What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday to you. Always a pleasure to be in the house with you guys. AH Live, and it's an incredible episode. If you were tuning in last week, you know what I'm talking about. We had Michael Fields come in. He had me out to his festival, Jazz on the Green, in Tulsa. And it was so much fun, and we have all these incredible tunes. We couldn't get to all of them last week, so this is part 2, and I cannot wait to share it with you. Completely new music, completely different from last week, but I've got some songs from my set to share with you, and also some more from Michael. So I appreciate Michael for supporting and willing to be a part of the show. I was like, man, we got to share this footage. So we're going to have some fun with that. I'm going to get the announcements out on top because I'm going to hit play and we're going to be on a ride. So if you are tuning in for the first time, don't forget to like my artist page, Adam Hawley artist page, so you can find about all of these shows and everything that's coming up. If you're tuning in from Michael Fields' page, welcome. This is AH Live. We're here every Wednesday with incredible guests and incredible music. Do me a favor, please click share so we can spread the love, spread the good vibes, and that's all we're trying to do here. And finally, if you want to be a supporter of the show, it's super easy. You can just click those links in the description, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and you can also do stars now. And a huge thanks to the supporters. You guys know who you are. I appreciate you. You've been incredible from the beginning, and I always make sure to give you credit at the end of the episode in the rolling credits. So huge thanks to everyone that's been helping out. And without further ado, I want to get straight to it. We're going to get warmed up with a couple of my tunes, and then we're going to get straight back to Michael Fields Jr. So I hope y'all enjoy. Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is my brand new single. It's called Escape, and it's also the title track of the new album. I hope y'all enjoy it. Here we go. So, I love to pay homage to the greats, especially of guitar. Obviously, you know I'm a guitarist, and I'm talking about George Benson, Joe Pass, George Benson. You can clap virtually if you've heard of any of those people. But I'm going to play a little bit of solo guitar. Is that all right, Tulsa? And the song I'm going to play, it was originally done by Jaco Pastorius, fantastic bassist, Weather Report, solo artist, etc. And he did a song called Portrait of Tracy. Gorgeous tune. But then SWV came along, and they did their own thing with it. I think you're going to recognize it. This is a tune called Rain. You guys don't mind if I take my time with this song, do you? But that breakdown felt good. Do that one more time for me, band.
This next tune's called Love It Roll. Where all my North Carolina people at? Let me see those hearts. This is my introduction to Sirius Radio. This tune is called Love It Roll. This next one I want to do for y'all is from my new and upcoming record. It's my title track, actually. Sit on it. It's called Get Up On It. it, girl. So where are my Earth, Wind, and Fire fans at? Yeah. This is one of my favorites. It's called Can't Hide Love.
Yes. That was Michael Fields Jr. And he wanted to let all of you know, of course, he's got his incredible Jazz on the Green festival, but he's got a Christmas festival coming up. It's a live streaming event, and it's December 11th. Michael Fields and Friends, Christmas with You virtual concert. So don't miss it. December 11th. It's going to be incredible. And I could tell by the comments and all of the hearts and everything coming through. Y'all are digging Michael Fields. So don't miss that. December 11th. Well, this has been a blast, but I think you know what time it is. It's time for the Cat Cam. Let's bring her in. Bam!
Hi.
What's up, Cat? How you doing?
Hi, I'm doing good. How are you?
You are looking even more lovely than usual.
Okay.
Well, you always look
Than
great.
usual.
You always look gorgeous, but you're even more gorgeous today.
Well,
so.
I did take a shower. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. How's everything?
Everything is good.
Yeah.
A little sore. I was
Okay.
doing a lot of moving around today.
Yes, and we have pictures for you guys. All of the DIY stuff we've been doing, fixing up the house we're in, and we're moving to another one, so it's been super crazy. But if everything goes well, which so far it has been, we're going to be in our new place in a couple weeks. So
I know,
a little bit
so
under
excited.
13 days, I think. So and we'll have a ton of pictures for you from the new place as well. And so that's what we've been up to. But how about Michael Fields Part 2?
Yes, go ahead, Michael Fields. Everyone loved your set.
Yeah.
They loved your band, and of course, they loved Miss Alicia.
Yep. She was getting a lot of love. Michael mentioned that
so
too.
much love.
The whole
Everyone,
band was killing, and I had a blast too. Thanks again to the guys that played my set. Jermaine Mundane is in the house. I saw him make some comments. He was playing sax with me, and so that was a lot of fun. Check out his music as well. Jermaine has some really great music out, so don't miss that. And thanks to all of you out there that are doing double duty, flipping back and forth between the debate and AH Live. We appreciate it, and hope we can be a soothing presence amongst the debate.
Right.
So don't forget to drop your questions in. Kat is monitoring the whole time, so we'll do Ask Adam here in a little bit. But first of all, what are they saying out there? What are the comments? What are the shout outs?
Well, of course, we have where everyone is watching from, giving their shout outs as usual. Marilyn and Rick in San Diego. Hi, guys.
What's up, guys? How
We
you
miss
doing?
you so much.
Oh, miss you guys for sure, for sure.
Gwen Copeland.
All
She's
right.
not only an old family friend of ours, but also one of our realtors during our process.
Yes.
So she's watching from Portland. We have
right.
Cheryl Walters watching from Phoenix. Dave Fritz. I see you in the comments. Dave Fritz, he's watching from Dover, Pennsylvania.
And he
Lynn.
mentioned he wanted to see me at Burke's, and I want to come back to Burke's. So let them know you want me back. It's been since 2017. No, I take that back. I was there 2018 as well. So it's been a couple years, so it's time to get back to Reading, Pennsylvania. Let's make it happen.
Let me see. Oh, Lynn and Vaughn Stuper, they're watching. They say, what's up? Anthony Warwick, he's
All
watching
right.
from Detroit. Roz Johnson is also watching from Detroit. We have
Awesome.
Michelle Sellers watching from St. Louis.
Okay.
So we
all
have a few
right.
people that I think in these areas, is it cold right now, you guys?
Yeah.
Since it's like
hot here.
officially fall. All these like East Coast cities.
It cooled down here. Now it's only 90.
Yeah.
It was in the it was 100 for a while, and then we had like 115 for I think 5 days. That was crazy. But 90 is not so bad. 90 feels balmy.
Yvonne Jones says, Kat, your hair looks really nice. Thank you so much.
All right. Yeah, she looks lovely, doesn't she?
Thank you. You know, I haven't been to the hair salon in like 6 months.
Yeah.
Probably longer.
Yeah.
And
Me either. You can tell. It just keeps going. Now it's going outward.
And the other day, probably 3 days ago, I tried to trim my own hair. I couldn't find my professional hair cutting shears, so I found just like regular house scissors. So I don't know. I guess it looks okay.
No, it's working. You're making it work.
I was like, I don't know how this is going to turn out because my ends were just no bueno. But I'm not going to the salon in Arona. So.
Right. Well, there you go. We also have a huge birthday shout out. Mike and Crystal Brown are huge fans and dear friends of ours. They're hanging every week. Their daughter Alicia is celebrating her birthday, so we want to do a huge birthday shout out to Alicia.
Birthday.
And we appreciate you guys. Hope you have an amazing birthday, Alicia, and thank y'all for hanging.
I hope you have a wonderful day, or I guess like it's a little later where you are. So I hope your day has been wonderful. And Alicia was supposed to be my hangout buddy on the cruise this year. We missed out on that. So whenever that reoccurs in like 2 years.
2030. No, I think it's 2022. Yeah, we're supposed to go.
So we will hang out then. But happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And okay, our comments.
Okay.
Robert Crutcher, when you first did your first song on the live video, he says, it looks like you're having a ball, Adam.
Yeah, it's so infrequent. I get to play with real people. So it was a blast. I flew out to Arkansas, as I mentioned, just outside of Tulsa, and it was a lot of fun. And, I've only done it a few times. I did Rick Braun's show, Rick Cafe, and I did this event. And then I've been to church a few times. Most of our church services we do virtually. We just film at home and send it in. But I went in this last Sunday and played, and it was really nice just to fellowship and play with some fellow musicians. So I definitely had a blast. Kat was kind of teasing me. She said, look at you with your shirt open.
Yeah, got the shirt all open, trying to look Rico Suave over here.
You gotta give the people what they want, So, I had a blast, though. It was so much fun.
And Althea McMillan, she says, Escape is my new favorite jam. It's great to hear it live.
Thank you. And huge thanks to Rick for playing on that track. And it just went up again. Man, it's been an incredible ride. We're already up to number 8 on Billboard. So fingers crossed that we can keep it going. Big thanks to my radio promoter, Jason Goroff, and everyone involved on that song. We had the A-Team, Carnell Harrell, Eric Valentine, Nate Kearney, Ramon Islas, Marcus Anderson was nice enough to play some flutes on there as well. So very excited about that track. Glad y'all are enjoying it.
So these comments are going to be for Michael and his band.
Okay.
So first, Joel Walter says, I'm loving this Michael Fields Jr.
Yeah.
A lot of people got introduced to Michael Fields last week, and so many people were saying they were going to dive down the hole and look further into his music, purchase some items. People were really, really digging it. They love the band, and I think we could say the MVP of Michael Fields Jr.'s band is Miss Alicia.
Right.
Because when she was taking her solos, I probably saw like 20 hearts fly up.
I know, right?
So many people were commenting. Dave Fritz, when she first made her appearance on stage, he said, got Miss Alicia back.
Yep.
And Annette Joyce Rice says, what a great way to wind down the night. This sounds so good. And then Althea McMillan also commented, girl, you better blow that horn. And then so many people were saying, play, girl. Yes, girl.
and Michael got a really big compliment as well. I saw somebody, I didn't catch the name. I have to scroll back through. But they said, if I close my eyes, I hear Wayman. And so that's about the biggest compliment you can get as a lead bassist. Of course, Wayman's a big influence to Michael and to me as well. I mean, he was just... it crosses, instruments, it crosses genres. He was just, laid such a big imprint and impression on us as contemporary jazz artists. So kudos, Michael. You're keeping the sound alive.
Yes, and so many people, like I said last week, were just really loving the sound.
Yeah.
And people were saying this is so smooth, so funky.
Yeah.
And having that smoothness as lead bassist is like really key because it's such a strong instrument.
Yeah.
And so I think when people can listen to it and just feel soothing, not like they're being pounded over the head,
right,
I think that's amazing. But yeah, I mean, the songs were great, super smooth and funky. I mean, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, and one of the ones he played today, Lovette Road, that was a big hit for him. It was on Watercolors and did really well. So you've probably heard that one. So, congrats, Michael.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, are we doing Ask Adam right now?
I think we can transition. to ask Adam. Let's do it.
Well, should we do something else first to give people time to put in their questions?
Oh, okay. She's giving me a few hints. We do have some great photos to share with you of just what we've been up to, because you've probably been wondering why we've been kind of dragging in here, looking half awake. Kat's always like, I'm tired, because we've been busy, and we have proof. Okay, so number one, let's throw this up here. This is Adam Sr. and Adam Jr. hanging out, dealing with the roof. So the long story short, there's an awning over our patio that was rotten and just not doing too well. And so I woke up little Adam at about 4 a.m. because it was the middle of summer. It was super hot. So we wanted to get out there and just knock it down and get over with. And we did pretty well. We got done at about 10 a.m. Only issue was in the last 5 minutes during the cleanup, I hit my head with a crowbar. So it was almost a completely successful venture. But this is the final result. And as you can see, we got all that off of there. And I ended up leaving it. We were going to replace it with some other type of roofing, but I really liked all the light that it brought in, so we just left it.
So that's how the patio looked before. It was just very bare and dreadful, not cute at all. And so
and then Kat, of course, did her thing. So let's see, what do we got up next here?
So I painted the cement, and then I stenciled to make it look like bricks. Yes, I stenciled the whole entire backyard. It took probably, I think, like three or 4 days. So.
And it turned out amazing. So many people thought it was either bricks that were laid down or some sort of, I don't know, but it, you did such a great job. It just looked gorgeous.
You.
Yeah. Well, let's keep going. Let's see. Oh,
and
my goodness.
The finished product.
So you can see the how she finished up the painting, and then we've got this little oasis here, which was so amazing. We did several special events out there. We did Adam Jr.'s graduation from 5th grade. We did our 12th anniversary celebration out there. So it really became a really awesome oasis. It's fantastic. So let's keep going. Let's see. Okay, we've got some more pics here. A little bit elongated view there, you can see. And here you can see the lights at night.
At night, and that's us. We're playing croquet.
Yeah, croquet. Yeah, I think I won that match. We got the tiki torches going.
To keep the mosquitoes away, because it's terrible.
So it turned out really, really cool. Okay, so moving on now, coming up this weekend, our cousin is getting married.
Yes.
Congrats to him.
Congrats to Alan, and that's his fiance Taylor.
And they're getting married up in Fresno.
And I made their wedding broom. This is what it looks like. It looked like before I did my thing, and this is after.
Oh my goodness, look at that. It's like some sort of professional did it.
You're funny.
There's a little close-up. So this is what we've been up to. A bunch of DIY stuff, getting the backyard together, getting ready for the wedding coming up this weekend. And so it's been a lot of fun. We've been super busy. And then we're going to have some great pictures of the new place for you guys in a few weeks. So we're super excited about that.
And just for people, if you don't know what a wedding broom is, it's typically popular like in African American wedding ceremonies. Other cultures do it too, but they have different meaning. This is like an old African heritage, like wedding ceremonial, I guess, like tradition that obviously has carried on through the South and the Caribbean over the centuries. And back in slave days, it was kind of slaves, they weren't able to get married legally. Slave owners wouldn't legalize marriages and so forth, so they would have their jumping the broom ceremony to, I guess, officiate their marriage. And especially in recent years, it's become like a phenomenon where people really just go all out on their brooms, and you keep them on display in your home for years and years and years. You can pass them down. People put them in shadow boxes or like deep custom-made frames and keep in their home. So it's something really nice to have in your ceremony.
I love the before and after, because before it's just a plain old broom. Looks like we've been using it to clean up, and then after it's just a work of art. So you killed it. That was awesome.
So it's kind of like, behind the broom is your life before, and then after the broom is your new start, as a married couple. Adam and I jumped the broom.
Yeah, yes, we
Although
did.
I don't know where our broom is. It got lost over the years.
We moved a few times, and 4 or 5 times. So, but yeah, that's what we'll be up to Saturday. We're driving up to Fresno and going to, hang out with them and help them embark.
Distance.
We will be at a distance, but help them embark on the next phase of their life. So congrats to them. And okay, with that, I jumped the gun a little earlier. I think now it's time for Ask Adam. So cool. So what are the people talking about?
Let's see. Well, I just answered that question because someone said, what was the significance of a broom in a wedding?
Yeah.
So I just went over that. I think someone asked this last week as well, but someone said, how are you liking Wednesdays?
I love Wednesdays. Monday was great, and we did that for about 20 weeks. And but a couple of things happened. Number one, I teach on Mondays, and so that just once the school year started up again, that made it really difficult. And then also we usually are really busy on the weekends, so then Monday would come by. We felt like Monday. It's funny, Monday a lot of times is the rest day for entertainers, because you end up working all weekend and then rest Monday. So I feel like we got better energy on Wednesday. It's right in the middle of the week. We can kind of work towards it. And so I've been digging. I hope you guys are too. We're going to be hanging out here for a while every Wednesday. 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And so it's been a blast. I can't complain.
And Paula Sanders, she says, have you been to the Low Smooth Chicago show?
I have not. I was booked there in, I believe, May of this year. Of course, it got postponed. So now it is in March. And let me find the date, because it sounds like you want to come hang. I believe it's March. Let me find it. March 13th. It's a Saturday, second Saturday in March, and really excited about this show. It'll be my debut at Smooth Chicago, and I'm doing a show along with Vincent Ngala and Nelson Rangel, and so it's gonna be a blast. I'm kind of slouching because I'm with a couple multi-instrumentalists. I just come with my guitar. Vincent's going to be singing, playing his guitar, his saxophone. Then Nelson's going to be playing his flute and his saxophone. And so, but it's going to be a blast. I've had so much fun making music with both of them over the years. And so, yeah, that'll be my Smooth Chicago debut, March 13th. And right now, that's my first gig of 2021. Hopefully, some other things can, start to get going again. But that'll be my 2021 debut. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Dave Fritz says, do you find that the Spanish style of guitar playing down on the great cover of Señorita is harder than the normal style of playing?
Oh, interesting. Harder? It's just different. It's different guitar. I played a steel string acoustic. I have a Martin. If you play guitar, it's a GCPCA 1 Plus is the model. And it's really great guitar. It sounds great plugged in. Sounds great when you mic it. So it's just a different discipline. It's a different guitar. Of course, I play the jazz guitar kind of sound most of the time. But I love mixing it up. And, there's so many great nylon string guitar players. So I thought, let me do something different. That's kind of how I'm always thinking. Same thing with my jazz guitar sound. I use a semi-hollow body, which is thinner than what a lot of guys use, like George Benson, Norman Brown. They use the full hollow body. And so I'm always trying to just do something a little different and unique. And so that's what I ended up doing. And so I enjoy it. I played a lot of Spanish guitar when I was with Jennifer Lopez. Also, I did some dates with Sheila E. Way back in the day, played a few shows with Jessie J. So I've had fun over the years playing Spanish guitar. And, I just enjoy it.
And Rod Lark, he says, are you a music teacher?
I am. So I teach at Saddleback College down in Orange County in Mission Viejo, and I've been there now, I think, 5 years. And so I have an ensemble class, and I also have a bunch of private lessons I do as well, both guitar and bass, and I just have such a blast down there. In fact, we just did a master class on Monday, and we had Paul Jackson Jr. in the master class, guitarist extraordinaire, and one of the most recorded guitarists of all time. So it's a lot of fun, so much talent down there. We had to shift focus. Normally, we break the students into about 4 or 5 different groups and let them rehearse. With COVID, we can't congregate. So I've been having them record virtually, and man, the recordings they've been doing have just been really incredible. So I'm so proud of them, and I probably learn as much from them as they learn from me. So it's such a blast. And I've taught at a bunch of different colleges over the years. Musicians Institute in Hollywood, Chaffey College, Azusa Pacific. And before I started teaching at colleges, I was teaching at lesson studios and whatnot. But I've definitely pared it down. I just do 1 day a week now. And otherwise, I'm just busy in the studio. So, but definitely enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. And, Michael Johnson, he says, congratulations on the new house. Thank you.
Thank you.
Where are you guys moving to?
Well, we're staying in a similar area. Right now we're east of LA, about 40 miles. So now we're going to be just a little bit further, about 50 miles east of LA. And we dig it because it allows us to get into LA, do what we need to do, work, obviously, in the entertainment industry. Los Angeles is one of the, if not the center of the entertainment universe. So it's easy to drive in, about an hour drive. I can do what I got to do, but then I can get back and get to our oasis. So so we've been digging. I've never lived in LA other than when I went to college at USC. I lived on campus, and then I promptly moved out of LA. And I just like it. I can get in, do what I got to do. I'm not inhibited, but at the same time get kind of more of a suburban, just kind of laid back vibe. So yeah, so there you go.
Yeah, it took me a little while to get used to. I grew up it's LA County, but I was probably like 15 minutes from downtown LA. So when we moved out here, it's like very desert. And I didn't like that. And where we're going to now, I don't think I ever would have seen myself living there. But it just makes sense for our life now. It's very suburban, which is great though, for our son, great school, and of course like the community with kids around, and then there's lots of stuff to do. And so yeah, it like I said, it took a little while just because of what I was used to growing up. But we love it.
Yeah.
We're so excited.
It was our first choice. And Gwen, if you're still watching, thanks so much for your help. You and Danya, our real estate agents, they've been amazing.
Yeah.
And we got our first choice, so we're so excited about it.
Very excited.
We got time for one more question, and this is for you, Kat, because I can't answer this. This is from Althea McMillan. What do you think about painting a mural on the walls in the yard?
I thought about painting the brick wall and then stenciling on the wall something just so it'd be cute and not just plain brown. Maybe something for the new house. We've known for a little while, probably all year, that since last year that we were going to move. So a lot of our DIY upgrades and stuff were just going to be simply to sell the house. So I did think about that, but I didn't want to have to do any more because I was like, why am I do all this work and someone else is going to enjoy it?
Right.
So I did do a lot of work, but enough to just kind of like make everything look super new.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, maybe in the next house. But I'm not sure because it's a community, so I'm not sure if I'm able to do that.
Yeah, we don't want to get in trouble with the HOA. Get kicked out.
But that's not a bad idea. I mean, not like a mural per se, but like I said, something like painting it and putting something else there. Yeah. But yeah, it has crossed my mind.
Awesome. Well, Kat, you are lovely and gorgeous as always.
Thank you.
And really appreciate you. Thanks for coming through.
Well, you're welcome. Thanks, guys.
All right. So, we've got to get to what is coming up next week, and I'm so excited. He's a legend. He is a fixture in the land of contemporary jazz. You know him, you love him. That's right. The one and only Rick Braun is confirmed for next week, October 14th. And we had an incredible time and so many laughs when I interviewed him. And so I can't wait to share the interview with you. Can't wait to share the music. It is going to be so awesome. So tune in next week, October 14th, for Rick Braun. And I've got some incredible guests coming up after that. I've got Lynn Roundtree, Paula Atherton, Steve Cole. Von Stubert is going to come through and share his new EP with us. So we've got a lot of really great guests coming up. Also working on Ollie Silk. And also the Pete Project. So a bunch of stuff in the works. So that's going to be coming up in the weeks ahead. Don't miss it every Wednesday. And real quick reminder, one more time, if you want to help out the show, it's real easy. Just click those links in the description. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and also Stars Now. Again, huge thanks to all our supporters. So I'm going to take us out. We've got one more song from the show. It's one from my set. I hope y'all enjoy it. All right, we're to the last song, but we got a party for y'all. It's a tune of mine called Joyride. We're going to mix it with a little bit of Tom Brown, Jamaica funk. Come on, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. Give it up for Jeremy on the keys. Come on, Jeremy. On the bass, give it up for Matt. Come on, Matt. Come on, Tulsa. On the 2 and the 4. On the 2 and the 4. Band, hit me one time. Hit me 2 times. Hit me 3 times. hit me one time. Go mad, go mad, go mad. It's your birthday. Go mad, go mad, go mad. It's your birthday. I said, ooh, 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 ooh. Give it up for Matt on the bass. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. This your last chance to party. What y'all know about some Uptown Funk out there? I said, what you know about some Uptown Funk out there? I'm gonna need your help, Toast. Come on. I said, Uptown Funk you up. Uptown Funk you up. Let me hear you say. One more time, I said, Uptown Funk you up. Uptown Funk you up. Let me hear you say. Here we go, I said, dance, jump on it. You're sexy, then flaunt it. You're freaky, then own it. Don't brag about it, just show me, come on, dance, jump on it. You're sexy, then flaunt it. Well, it's Saturday night, we're in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch, come on. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Tulsa. Break it down, break it down. I gotta introduce this incredible band. We just met a few hours ago. They play so beautiful, don't you all agree? Give it up on the saxophone one more time, Jermaine. And they're trying to confuse me. We got Jeremy over here on the keyboards. See, I already tried to mess it up. Give it up for Jeremy on the keyboards. We've got Matt back there on the bass, Mr. Bassman, and Marless holding it down on those skins. Big thanks to Michael Fields Jr. Appreciate you, man, for having me out. Jazz on the green. This is so incredible. But real quick before we get out of here, I got a little something I want to say. Jermaine, you think you can help me out? I think that was a yes. All right, Jermaine, I don't know if you can keep up, but check this out.
Thank you so much. I'm Adam Holland. Stay tuned for the one and only Michael Fields Jr.
Oh, yes. Yes, that is going to take us out from another episode of AH Live. Don't forget to tune in next week for the one and only Rick Braun. October 14th, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on Adam Hawley Artist Page. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you next week.